Today I've been checking out Super Mining Mechs, which is out now and costs £4.99. Super Mining Mechs really brought me back to my younger days. I mean, I think most of you will remember Flash games on things like Addicting Games or Newsgrounds. I would spend so many hours just playing random games, and well, this is almost like one of those. It closely reminds me of things like Motherload, and I guess you could trace it all the way back to Manic Miner. So how does the game play? Well, obviously you have to mine, and you have a mech. Your mech does change, there are various ones to unlock as you go, and you have to dig down into the map to collect resources, sell items you find, and complete quests for upgrades, and move around different planets as you do. The planets do come with different challenges, like one has lava that you have to contend with, but generally they're kind of the same sort of thing. You can even play with up to 7 friends. It has one of those really satisfying gameplay loops where you're always striving for that next upgrade. You know, at first you can only carry a few resources, so you want a bigger basket, then a better engine, then a better drill, and so on. You can build mines to help you gather more resources, and portals to help you return to certain locations so you don't have to keep going up and down constantly. And that's kind of it. That's the loop of the game. I've said in reviews before, it's always better to stick to your loop and vision rather than try too much. And this is really a prime example of sticking to that one loop and making it fun, interesting, and engaging. There is a basic story running throughout the game, but obviously there's not much there. Basically, Earth has run out of resources and you need to mine them and send them back. There are various characters that join you on your adventure, but they're really just a shop placeholder asset. They don't really do anything or join you, apart from give you that upgrade, mission, or shop front to access. Graphics wise, for what there is, I think it does the job, but obviously there's not a lot there. I do wish some of the materials were slightly different or more interestingly designed, and sound wise it's kind of the same story, but what would you expect from a cheap game like this? So in conclusion, it's like £3.99 at the moment. Yeah, it's under a £5 when it's full price, but it's a perfect game to maybe just play on your second monitor when you're watching a movie, you're listening to a podcast, you're chatting to friends kind of thing. I would say, and going back to my point of it being like a Flash type game, it does unfortunately run out of steam a little bit in my eyes, and the grind becomes a bit too much to hold my interest. However, the opening portion of the game is a lot of fun. And I think how much time you'll get out of this game will depend how much you like to grind and how much you can kind of stick with it. There's not a lot wrong with the game. You know, it's easily more than a few hours worth of game time here. It has a super satisfying gameplay loop. It's being constantly updated by the dev. So for me, it's kind of a no-brainer. It's a couple of quid. You may as well. Go out and get it if you like this type of game. Anyway, that's all I've got to say on this one. Catch you all later. Goodbye.